Hello students, welcome to EVS2 class, Standard 5th, Academic Year 2020-2021. Students, on the last week I had given you a homework. In that I had asked you to write some sentences about the front page of your textbook. What you understand or what idea comes in your mind by saying the cover page of your EVS2 textbook. I hope you had written your thoughts and views or what you have observed in that picture. Okay students, in this picture of your front cover page of your Environmental Studies Part 2 book, I hope you have understood the different evolution of human being. If you will see the first picture, how the human being looks in that, like a monkey, and it has tail also, and after the second peak, third peak, and if you will see the last peak, how it has totally changes. Okay, now the human species had taken continuous change into his physical and mental growth. If you will observe this picture very carefully. So today we are going to start with your textbook chapter number 4, Evolution. Students, in this chapter we are going to learn the concept of evolution, the stages of evolution of animals, and about the apes. So let's start with the concept of evolution. The word evolution is generally understood to mean gradual and continuous change. Evolution in the plant and animals world can be explained in the following manner. In the process of survival by adapting to environmental changes, certain internal physical changes occur in some animals of a species. Over a period of time, these internal changes become inherited characteristics seen in all the following generations. Thus, a new species with characteristics different from the original may be created. Such a species is usually more evolved than the original one. Sometimes the original species dies out or becomes extinct. Sometimes more than one species evolve from the original one. The first scientist to give us a systematic explanation of the concept of evolution was Charles Darwin. Students, this is the picture of the scientist whose name was Charles Darwin. Species which are capable of adapting to environmental changes are able to survive. The ones that cannot do so become extinct in the process of evolution. In the ancient times, there were many species of a type of animal called dinosaurs or dinos. In Greek means terrible and sauros means lizard or reptile. Dinosaur means a terrible lizard. Now students, you can see in this picture the various species of dinosaurs, how they had evolved from generation to generation. So इस समय क्या समझ में आता है? इवोल्यूशन मीन्स क्या है? एक ग्रेजुअल, मतलब जो कंटिन्यूस चेंज होता है. जैसे भी हम देखते हैं, अगर आप पहले के एनिमल्स देखोगे और अभी के देखोगे तो उनके स्ट्रक्चर में चेंज है. जैसे हम कहते हैं ना कि वी आर ऑल्सो अ सोशल एनिमल, ह्यूमन बीइंग इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज अ सोशल एनिमल. पहले क्या होता था, अगर आपने देखा होगा, जैसे अपने फ्रंट कवर पेज में देखा है, पहले जब बहुत एंशियंट टाइम में जैसे मंकीज़ होते थे वैसे स्किन्स होती थी ह्यूमन बींग्स की, और वो वैसे ही चलते थे. जैसे मंकी जंप करते हैं, मंकी वो स्टैंड नहीं होते थे, उनको पता ही नहीं था कि खड़ा होना है कि कपड़े पहनने हैं, कुछ नहीं पता था. अगर एंशियंट टाइम से लेकर अगर हम आज की जनरेशन मॉडर्न टाइम में देखेंगे तो हमें समझ में आएगा कि ह्यूमन बींग्स भी कितने इवोल्यूएट हो चुके हैं, मतलब इवोल्यूशन प्लेस ले रहा है. तो इसी तरह से यहाँ पे एग्जाम्पल दिया है वेरियस स्पीशीज ऑफ डायनासोर. नाउ लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड. Some of these dinosaurs were enormous in size. It appears that this species of enormous dinosaurs suddenly became extinct. Extinct means क्या, कुछ species ऐसी हो जाती है जो ख़त्म हो जाती है और फिर उनके ख़त्म होने बाद या कम ख़त्म होने लगती है और नहीं होती है, क्योंकि अब ऐसा टेम्परेचर हो गया, ऐसी सराउंडिंग है, क्लाइमेट है कि उनकी दूसरे स्पीशीज़ आ गई. जैसे लिजर्ड्स आर ऑल्सो रेप्टाइल एंड दे बिलोंग टू द फैमिली ऑफ डायनासोर्स. हमें डायनासोर्स ज़्यादा नहीं दिखेंगे, लेकिन हमें रेप्टाइल्स, ये जो लिजर्ड्स है वो हमें दिखती है ना. सेम वे some sudden natural disaster or environmental change is believed to be responsible for their extinction. Fossils of dinosaurs with wings have been discovered. It is believed that some species of two-legged and winged dinosaurs evolved into birds. मतलब ऐसा माना जाता है. You can see in the picture the skeleton of dinosaurs. मतलब एशियन टाइम पे हम थे नहीं, पर उनके जो skeleton मिलते थे उससे पता चला कि कुछ डायनासोर्स जो थे वो कैसे थे, बर्ड्स की तरह थे, उनके विंग्स होते थे, बट वो एक्सटिंक्ट मतलब वो ख़त्म हो गए. उनकी जो स्पीशीज़ थी वो अब इस जनरेशन में नहीं मिल रही. वो क्यों होता है? इन्वायरमेंटल चेंजेस की वजह से या फिर नेचुरल डिजास्टर जिसमें उनकी सारी स्पीशीज़ डेड हो गए. ओके, नाउ यू कैन सी अ रिकंस्ट्रक्टेड पिक्चर ऑफ अ डायनासोर विथ विंग्स. मतलब ये आप जो देख रहे हो फर्स्ट पिक्चर, दैट इज़ ऑफ द स्केलेटन, एंड इससे ये अंदाज़ा लगा कि पहले ऐसे भी डायनासोर्स होते थे. ओके, now let's learn the stages of evolution of animals. We have learned in the previous lesson that life on earth began with unicellular organism known as protozoa, amoeba. These unicellular organisms gave rise to multicellular living things. The multicellular organism evolved gradually and various classes of plants and animals came into being. The following are the stages of evolution of animals. Now these are the stages of the evolution of the animals. Now let's learn about it. The first one is the invertebrates. What are invertebrates? Let's see. Animals without a backbone are called invertebrates. For example, a snail. जो एनिमल्स होते हैं जिनको बैकबोन नहीं होती है, दे आर कॉल्ड एज इनवर्टिब्रेट्स. यू कैन सी इन द पिक्चर ऑल्सो एग्जाम्पल ऑफ स्नेल इज गिवन. नेक्स्ट इज द वर्टिब्रेट्स. एनिमल्स विच हैव अ बैकबोन आर कॉल्ड वर्टिब्रेट्स. यू कैन सी इन द पिक्चर. लुक एट द वंस गिवन बिलो. एक्वेटिक एनिमल्स, एग्जाम्पल fish. Aquatic animals means what? The animals which survive in the water. Amphibians, animals which live in water and also on land. They are called as amphibians. मतलब वो लैंड मतलब अर्थ पे भी रह सकते हैं और पानी के अंदर भी जिंदा रह सकते, सर्वाइव कर सकते. Which that animal is? For example, a frog. Next is the birds. Okay. Now next is the reptiles. Animals which crawl. For example, a snake. मतलब जिनके hands leg नहीं होते, crawl करते like a small baby. जब वो छोटा तो crawl ही करता है ना. An example is given snake. They are called as reptiles. One of the example we have learned just now, that is the lizard. Mammals. That is example is given a cow. Now what are mammals? Mammals are the most evolved animals among vertebrates. Means vertebrates means what? Which have the backbone. The following are the characteristics of most of the mammals. How we came to know that this animal is a mammal? There are certain characteristics. Let's learn about it. Growth of a baby in the mother's womb for some time before birth. The baby is fed on the mother's milk for some time after birth. The platypus and some species of anteater are exception to this. They are considered mammals because even though they lay eggs, they suckle their young ones. So the animals, they are called as mammals because they are the vertebrates. And what they happen? Their growth takes place of their baby in the mother womb also, and the mother feed them after the birth also. Okay. Now you can see the picture of a platypus and the anteater. Now let's learn about the apes. Apes are somewhat like humans in appearance. How we human beings are, na? Same with the apes are. They mostly lived on trees. Those species of apes which continue to live on trees retain their original ape-like form. However, in grasslands, some ape species were forced to move around on the ground. This species evolved gradually and in time gave rise to the human species. So we human beings also belong to the species of apes only. This happened first on the African continent. The first human species is called the primitive man. Primitive means the first. In the next lesson, we shall learn more about the evolution of the human species. Now students, I hope that you all have understood all about the concept of evolution, the stages of evolution of animals, and about the apes. And what do you mean by evolution? You all have learned very thoroughly in this chapter. So students, what you all have to do, you will read this chapter and write the definitions of the following with examples. Evolution: invertebrates, vertebrates, amphibians, reptiles and mammals. Thank you students for watching this video. I hope you all had enjoyed this session of teaching. Bye bye students, take care, have a good day.